Guys, what a film. I was saying to Florence and Killian, it's like a piece of art, this work. It's definitely, for me, I think, one of Christopher Nolan's best pieces of work. For you, do you feel like it's one of your best pieces of work?
Best moustache for this one you've ever had. Is that the only moustache you've ever had, or is it?
I had one in True Grit, but that was this was my real mustache.
True Grit was a fakie.
True Grit was a fakie.
But you know what wasn't fake was your performance in this. You know what wasn't fake was Killian's performance.
Yeah.
I think we have to just talk about Killian.
I was going to literally come to that because
so mesmerising and extraordinary, and one of the great screen performances of all time.
And Chris was really clear with us, like he needed everybody in support of that performance. Yeah. The movie really works if you come in through Oppenheimer, through those.
And his subjectivity, it was like so clear in the script that we were there as like these colourful characters for him to bounce off.
Oh no, everyone in here I feel like had a proper
we had some cool moments.
Yeah, everyone had their bit to play.
Right.
Everyone was significant.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like, I know you're supporting, but almost not because you have got these significant roles.
What's your line? It's the most important thing.
That's ever happened.
Oppenheimer was a genius though, and I when I was listening to it and you hear like he'd learnt Dutch in 6 weeks, and I was just like, how? My brain can't even remember what I wore yesterday. As actors, I'm sure you have to learn a lot of different skills and for different roles. What would you say is the thing that you've had to learn the quickest in the shortest amount of time?
How long did you have to learn that equation in Good Will Hunting?
Well, that's easy. Like that stuff's you can just
but
I mean,
that's easy for you because you've got that brain. You'll look at something and you'll be able to kind of do it.
Yeah, but I don't know what it means.
That would take me forever.
That's like learning a hieroglyphic and then forgetting it immediately.
I'd say
it's
learning
not actually
sign language for Quiet Place was like,
there you go.
I feel like I didn't have as long as I would have liked.
Yeah.
And Millie, who plays our daughter in it, who is actually deaf, she would say how cute our sign language was, that we all signed like babies.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she said you sign like babies.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Love that. There has been obviously so much talk about Barbenheimer, of course. But surely it can only be a good thing for cinema?
I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's fantastic. Go see both. Do the double bill.
Yeah.
What were they saying? They said, like, have your steak dinner and then follow it up with the ice cream sundae. It's a great way of talking about it.
That is great.
Well, it's amazing for cinema, and it's a wonderful weekend, and I want everyone to enjoy both movies.
Yeah, for sure. We need people going back to the movies too, coming out of COVID, and this is what Hollywood should be able to do: put really good movies that are very different in the movie theaters on the same weekend, and that's what we're supposed to be doing.
I've seen them both, and I love them both.
Oh, good.
So
good.
Yeah, I think everyone should go out and see it. However, watching this, I felt not that bright because a lot of the science stuff went over my head.
I think it went over all
I
of
was
our
going to
heads.
say, how
It's
much
okay.
did you understand about...
Of the science?
Yeah.
No, very little of the science. It's
But
more.
when I read it, I didn't find it overwhelming. All of that, I feel like it's almost the backdrop to to this very subjective sort of internal trauma of this guy, of this one man who takes you through it.
Yeah. And our job is really about the kind of the humanity and the the dynamics between the people.
That's how we've been justifying it anyway.
That's why we don't.
I hear all of us going, my job is to really just find the human side. It's like we just didn't understand it. It's okay. We just don't.
That's fine. Your character, though, Emily, she feels like a modern woman out of her time.
I think she was.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, was it even like the last 20 minutes that made you take that role? Because I was just like, wow.
No,
when
what made me take the role
watching
was them going, Chris Nolan wants to meet you. I was like, jetpack on, go. Like, I was like desperate to meet him. No, I honestly, you can see from all the actors in this that people would have shown up for a scene. And she was an amazing character.
Yeah.
Super complicated and interesting. And yeah, she does have a bit of a showdown towards the end, which is fun.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Like, genuinely.
Thank you so much.
I think toward that end part, especially for me, I was just like captivated.
Oh, thank you.
So
Good.
it's amazing. I know it's long, people, but please go and see it because it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.